What it is, YouTube? It's your boy Lil Sean. Alright, so this is really kind of like my first like YouTube video I've done in like a long time. I used to have an old YouTube, but I don't know. I think I got locked out of it or something. So this will mainly be like my wrestling channel for the foreseeable future. So right now, I really want to address the elephant in the room is that TKO has really ruined the WWE. The WWE that we all love nowadays is just nothing but money. Because now, for the first time ever, WrestleMania is going to be outside the United States, but it's going to Saudi Arabia, a place that fans has been really questioning why. Like, out of all the places you could have choose, you could Tokyo, London, Canada, South Africa. You could have really chose any other place, but you chose Saudi Arabia only because money talks nowadays. Money talks nowadays. And I can't remember what the deal was. I think it was like $250 million or something like that. And TKO was like, "Yeah, here, go ahead, have it." So fans are really upset about it, and quite frankly, they should be upset because, like, we were supposed to have WrestleMania in what was it? New Orleans next year. But since WrestleMania this year did so well in Las Vegas, TKO was like, "Fuck that, we're just gonna run it back, and we're going back to Las Vegas." Now that really messed a lot of people up because you had a lot of people who already put their money to the side and was already planning on tickets, hotels, how they gonna get there, what they gonna eat, where they gonna stay at, whatnot. They already had that plan in motion, just for it to be, oh, well, we'll give you guys money in the bank, but we're going back to Las Vegas for WrestleMania. So a lot of fans were just like, why? And then on top of that, the product isn't really that exciting no more. Granted, they have his storyline stuff that you have Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, da 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 da. But even them, they're starting to feel kind of stale because they're really not. Roman, he shows up whenever he wants to. He just got written off TV because he got attacked by um, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. He get written off TV. He probably ain't gonna come back to around probably Survivor Series. And I'm recording this on a Monday, so later on be Monday Night Raw. So we just got to figure out, you know, what's gonna happen on Monday Night Raw. But main thing I really want to talk about is this real Saudi Arabia WrestleMania thing. It really makes no sense to me. It really don't. It makes no sense to me because TKO, like I said, TKO has ruined the brand, and everywhere you go, it's nothing but sponsors. Why am I having a 5-star match with Cody and John Cena, but you got Slim Jim dead in the middle of the ring? John Cena put Cody Rhodes through a Slim Jim table. Like, fans are really starting to get tired of this this corporate greed. A lot of fans are starting to get tired of it, and I don't even know. They're ruining the brand that we all love. Now, I don't I don't know because it's making it hard for me as a big wrestling fan. I've been watching wrestling since I was 5 years old. I grew up with the ruthless aggression era, so I grew up with people like John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista, Brock Lesnar, uh, uh, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair. I grew up with those guys. Now we have good guys now, but a lot of these wrestlers feel like they have personality, but it feels forced. Because when they had the signing deal, not a signing deal, like a little press conference that announced like, yes, WrestleMania 43 is gonna be in Saudi Arabia. You could have feel the look on these superstars' faces was just like, I do not want to be here because they had Undertaker, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Seth Rollins, some other people I can't remember, but they were there, and they were all taking like a picture. They were standing next to each other, and the look on these guys' faces, you was just like you could tell like they did not want to be there. These guys did not want to be there. They didn't. They really did not want to be there. And then the women's laws in Saudi Arabia was already bad enough because when the initial deal, when Vince signed the original deal, now Vince signed the original deal. Now they went from wrestling in big T-shirts to wrestling in like these tight suits where they could customize and stuff like that. Now the Saudi shows actually got better. It getting to the point where I'm like, okay, well, if they have a strict pay per view, like like a Money in the Bank, okay, it's 5 days, okay, cool. But WrestleMania, that's what a lot of fans are upset about. Out of all places, you chose WrestleMania because at the end of the day, money talks. Money talks. That's why a lot of fans are upset. Is that it's getting to the point they're starting to increase the prices on everything. Why is front row seats to WrestleMania almost $70,000? Then a few rows behind it is like 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. Why are we paying that much? Why? No. You're gonna ruin it for the hardcore fans who've been with the product for God knows how long. Probably the entire lives they've been there. But you're gonna ruin that because oh, the product is hot now. We could raise the prices no matter how high. We could raise it sky high, and guess what? People are still gonna buy it. And my biggest criticism, not only with TKO and WB, is with the fans. It's really with the fans because you know that they know that you love the brand very so much. They know that you love the brand that you will go to any length and risk just to be able to watch it. So TKO sees that and be like, well, okay, cool. Nosebleeds, we're gonna charge you $1,000. Okay, cool. Here's my $1,000. You like us as fans, we have to stop this. We have to stop this because if we don't, it's not going to work for anybody in anybody's favor but TKO. And on top of that, why do we need 30,000 different damn streaming services to watch one product? You need Netflix for Monday Night Raw. You need a cable provider for NXT and SmackDown. Saturday morning. Saturday night's main event, you need Peacock or ABC, cable provider, whatnot. And now they have signed a deal with ESPN to stream the pay-per-views. Nothing else, just the pay-per-views. Now you probably think, okay, it was like $10, 15, 16, whatever. $30 per month. These guys are charging $30 per month for this streaming service. And that's really a big ripoff for fans because you got some fans who watch just wrestling. Now, me, I watch different sports. Basketball, football, soccer. I watch different sports because I love sports. I used to play sports when I was in school. So if I was to get the app, if the app wasn't $30, it was like 15, maybe 20, I'd be okay, cool. I'll get it. I don't worry about it. But $30 to watch one pay-per-view per month, and the pay-per-view probably wouldn't even be good itself. It could be the most mid pay-per-view, but you're paying $30 to watch it one time. That's like going back to the 2000s, paying almost $50, $60 for a pay-per-view. I couldn't do that when I was growing up. My mom was like, hell no, I'm not paying no $60 to watch no fake wrestling. My mom was like, no, I'm not doing that. So you know what we did? We just watched the highlights either on Monday Night Raw or we just Googled to see who won. That's what I did when I was in middle school when the Undertaker lost to Brock Lesnar when the streak was over. I was in school because I went to a school called St. James right here in Myrtle Beach. Well, Conway, kind of like in that area. And they gave every kid in the school an iPad. Now we wasn't supposed to be using it for any other purposes, but me being a big kid at the time, I was just like, okay, well let me see who won. Cause I'm in my head, I'm thinking, okay, Brock Lesnar's not gonna win. He ain't gonna win. It's the Undertaker we're talking about. He ain't gonna win. And when I type in Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar and I seen that he lost, I was so mad. I was pissed. I was aggravated, bro. I was aggravated. But that just shows you, like, bro, people can't afford that. Is that they have to go and Google it or look at other different sources or try to beg somebody to pay for it. Nowadays, in this economy, everything costs so much. Food costs so much. Housing costs so much. Insurance costs so much. Everything is expensive. Not everybody can afford everything. And TKO knows this, that they fans, they love the product, so they're going to do whatever they can. They're going to keep going and going and going and going and going. They're going to increase the prices too high to the point where fans could be like, yo, you got to take out loans. Who took out loans for WrestleMania last year? You have people who took out loans for WrestleMania last year, and then they're still paying. They're probably still paying it off right now. That just shows you, like, bro, everything is expensive nowadays. Why are we paying this much? Hell, the Super Bowl probably don't even charge that much. $70,000. And now you got fans who probably wanted to go to WrestleMania their whole life. They wanted to go to WrestleMania their entire life. And now they can't because WrestleMania 43 is going to be in Saudi Arabia. Out of all places, Saudi Arabia, only because, like I said, at the end of the day, money talks. Money talks. That's all it does. Money talks. TKO, that's all they see is dollar signs. Remember when they got rid of Vince? They got rid of Vince for a Slim Jim deal. That's how greedy they are. When the whole accusations with Vince and everything came out, they kicked Vince out because Slim Jim was like, yo, like, hey, y'all, hey, we ain't doing this because you got him a part of your board. He out here doing all this weird stuff. Hey, we leaving. Slim Jim now. Slim Jim. TKO was like, oh, no, Vince, we sorry, but you got to go. Vince, you got to go because you messing up our train. You messing up our money right now. You can't do that. So they kick him out over Slim Jim. If this was something else, if this is a way, way bigger company than Slim Jim, oh, just imagine. Just imagine what TKO would have done if this was a bigger company than, if bigger than Slim Jim. But TKO is ruining the business. The product is not as hot as it was 2023 and 2024. It still has some good moments. But out of all places, Saudi Arabia. That's what really have the problem. Saudi Arabia. Like I said, at the end of the day, money talks. That's all I really can say. I know I've been rambling on. I'm kind of like all over the place. Like I said, just really like my first video on this channel, like actually talking, making content. So you guys just bear with me. I'll try to make it better as I can. As of right now, I just have to ball with what I have. But if you rock with your boy and you support your boy and you love wrestling and or any other thing that I post on the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.